So this is our main production floor. I want to show you how some of these products are made, and we've got some new automation, some robots we brought in. I want to show you what that looks like. These days, everything is about automating, efficiency, speed, so we're working on it.
See, I'm back on my...
So if you've ever been to Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, and you pull that little brown napkin out of a dispenser, that's what this is. I used to see all these internet gurus talk about this topic, and it never clicked for me. No worries. I'm gonna shoot him a text message. Thank you, though.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day. Buen dia. All right, so what I'm doing right now is running through my email real quick before my meetings start for the day and seeing what's time sensitive that I need to get back to. So one of the things here is an account that I handle. I basically have 2 accounts at this point that I work on myself, one of which reached out to me with a nice size opportunity. I would ballpark it's about, let's say, like $400,000 a year for one item. So it's a really nice, chunk of business. And they emailed me with some details, but as a new process this year for our team, anytime we get an opportunity, we immediately call the customer. It allows us to have a better conversation with them, ask more questions, and especially in this day and age of texting and emailing and AI, it's really nice to get on the phone and continue to build that relationship. I just tried doing that. Unfortunately, he wasn't available. I called his office. So right now I'm gonna shoot him a text message, see when he can talk today, but basically thank him for the opportunity, ask him a few more questions, and then we'll get a price out to him. It's really important to me to understand why this opportunity even exists, what issues is the customer having with their other vendor, what are the opportunities for us to provide value other than the product. All of these things that are really important when you're selling commodity items, I have to figure out how to differentiate myself, and so that's through different values. Anyway, I'm gonna dive back into this right now. I'm gonna do a factory tour today and show you where these toilet paper, paper towel, wipes, all of these products are made. So stick around, let's get into it.
Another day, another dollar I make. Risks I take for the Chrome 28s. Mama said, son, keep your head up, but it's hard in the D, I gotta get my bread up.
So if you're familiar with this channel here, you know that I live in Florida. I don't live where our factory is. So our factory is in Pennsylvania. I grew up in Philadelphia. So I come up here, I wanna say like every couple of months, and I usually spend about 3 days here. A lot of times I'll have other salespeople come in. Good morning, how are you? We'll have customers come in. So yesterday I had a new customer that came in. Tomorrow I have another one coming in. And I try to just really be present when I'm here. I don't usually do a lot of emails, maybe 30, 60 minutes max, anything time sensitive. And then the rest of the time, I like to be here. It is the one thing that is definitely missing from living in Florida is that I don't spend a lot of time at this factory here. Thankfully, we also produce in Florida and in New York, but this is our headquarters. This is our baby. So it's nice to be here. Right now, I'm trying to find, I had a car detail guy come to clean my dad's car because it was a mess. I was driving it and he's doing it somewhere. Let's see if it's over here. I think it's over here. So now we're on the back side of the building. Let's see. Nice. Where's the guy? Well, I'm here. I don't know where the guy is. His truck's here.
I'm here.
Oh, you're right here.
Yeah.
All right, nice. How's it going?
Good.
I was like, where did you go? Cool, man. Thanks for coming out and doing this.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Water and everything is fine?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Is this your company?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. So this is our main production floor. I want to show you how some of these products are made, and we've got some new automation, some robots we brought in. I want to show you what that looks like. These days, everything is about automating, efficiency, speed, so we're working on it. This machine here makes flat napkins, so each one of these rolls goes on and they all wind up getting unwound. They go through this machine. It looks like it's not on at the moment. And this machine cuts it and makes flat napkins, 15 by 15, and then silverware can get rolled in these just like this, and then boom, boom, boom. So you might have seen this at a restaurant before. This is how it's made. So this is a very, very simple machine that we have. Super old, but it gets the job done. The cool thing too is that we can run different material on it. So this is actually called a yellow dust cloth. It has a little bit of mineral oil in it, and this gets used as a dusting cloth. You can basically push it along a floor, use it to dust off shelves and surfaces, and the oil helps pick up the dust. So these machines can run any type of material. Yellow dust cloth here, and then this is called DRC. This is a very soft absorbent material over here. Now the way that the material comes in are these big rolls. We call them parent rolls or master rolls. These are what then get put onto the machine and then converted down to the size that you and I would use. So here's another product. This is how a brown paper towel is made. So the parent roll, as you can see, goes on here, gets loaded up onto the machine. It's being unwound, and then over here on this side, it's being rewound into a smaller size. And then this roll is gonna push over here and get stacked up. There you go. From there, it gets dropped down and it's gonna run through this machine where it gets cut into the size that we need. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So that little end cut roll is gonna come down here and it'll wind up getting recycled. And then the sizes that we need are gonna go into a case, as you can see over here. And I'm gonna show you what the final product looks like. So you've probably seen this before in a restroom. It goes into a dispenser to dry your hands. And then that right there is our brand, Eden Soft. It's gonna get stacked in. And then ultimately, it'll make its way to here. So what you're looking at here is a palletizing robot. So this robot here, as the boxes come in, will pick it up and it'll stack it onto a pallet here. And this machine can pick up one product from this side and a different one from the other side here. Here's another robot, same concept. This one's massive. It's gonna pick up the cases and then it stacks them on a pallet. Then a forklift will come over, grab that pallet, and then take it out to get shipped.
Cocky, humble, trying to stop me, fuck you. I just know what I know. You ain't seen this before. Yo, I'm cocky, humble.
All right, so the whole part that I just showed you was this whole building here, and all the way at the other end is the production. This building here, it's like an airplane hangar. This is 90,000 square feet. The only purpose that it has is to store raw material. So we have about 160 to 170 truckloads of raw material sitting in this warehouse at all time. The reason for that is that if there's ever a supply chain hiccup, a war, a COVID outbreak, any of these things that can happen, we're sitting on a surplus of material so that we have a little bit of a room for buffer. If we need to pivot, make changes, we've got a surplus so we can keep supplying our customers. So this whole space is very cool. All these different materials, and basically any material that's in this warehouse that we offer can be put onto any of those machines I showed you out there and produce any format. So if we need it to be flat, if we need it to be a roll, folded, pop-up box, whatever it is, all of these different substrates can go onto those machines to make the different items. So again, these are parent rolls and we convert them into what we call the finished good. All right, so right here we have a container that actually came in from China. This is a windshield towel. So at a gas station, you might see like in between the pumps, there's a trash can and sometimes some like paper towels. That's what this is right here. So this specific item we actually bring in as a finished good from China. And because it came in from China on a container, there were no pallets that the product was on. So we have to actually hand unload it, put it onto a pallet, then the forklift can come and pick it up. So a little insight into some of the process that happens when you import. At the end of this big airplane hangar looking building, you've got 8 loading docks here. And then all of this is product that's gonna ship out today. So all of these are items that we either produced or that we bring in, like the item that you just saw here. And this is all gonna get shipped out to customers today. So if we come over here, I'll show you one of our brands. So this is our dispenser nap. So if you've ever been to Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, and you pull that little brown napkin out of a dispenser, that's what this is. So this is our brand, Chef Select Dispenser Nap. This is a full pallet. This is gonna get shipped out today to one of our customers. So when I make these videos and when I talk about what I do, I always say toilet paper, paper towels, napkins. I try to name items that are really easy for people to understand. But the truth is that most of what we do, 70+% of our business, is what we call non-woven wipers. So if you look at these materials here, these are food service towels, food service material that's actually used in restaurants and any type of food service setting to wipe down different surfaces. The reason there's different colors is to avoid cross-contamination. So pink might be used for poultry in a kitchen, green might be used for produce, so on and so forth. The truth is most of what we do is not toilet paper and not paper towels, but it's all these different wipes. And the best way I can describe it is that these are products that we as end users don't use. Like you wouldn't buy this for your home, but all of this material is what's being used in the businesses that you and I go to every single day, restaurants, hotels, amusement parks, manufacturing facilities, to help clean and keep their facilities clean. So that's really the truth of what we do. And I just think it's interesting to show you. I'm trying to share as much as I can about this business. I know it's kind of unique relative to some other stuff that's on the internet. So any questions that you do have as you're watching this, comment them below. I'll do my best to answer them. But anyway, let's get to it. I need to eat some lunch. I have been on a fitness grind for almost 3 months now. I hired a bodybuilding coach, a nutritionist. So I prepped my food today. Let's get to it.
All I do is get this money, all I do is grind. Play shows and chill with honeys, all I do is shine. Show the world, ain't it funny, I'm one of a kind.
What are you eating, bro?
4 eggs scrambled with rice cake, bro.
Adam, do you approve of this from a bodybuilder?
Adam, what do you think?
This diet?
This is alright.
Alright.
I'm not gonna do better than this.
That's a Miami breakfast.
It's like your
Choki, what do you think?
yeah, like that.
Does Choki not like being on camera? I feel so grateful to be able to wake up here, Nandor's place, and just read. Look at this view. Look. View. One of the biggest things I've noticed that makes a huge impact on my day is how my morning starts. And I used to see all these internet gurus talk about this topic and it never clicked for me. And I'll give you an example, like an extreme contrast that makes a big difference in my day. If I wake up and I'm scrolling on my phone immediately, all these hits of dopamine, you know, fast pace, all these different clips, you're seeing, you know, cars and girls and all this stuff that comes up on all these feeds. It makes my brain unable to focus throughout the day. I feel like I just like cook my focus. When I start off slow, when I read, when I spend time with myself. A couple days ago I had coffee and for 30 minutes I just did nothing other than just sit with my thoughts. It just makes the day so much better. I feel calmer, more peaceful, and I feel like I can focus for longer periods of time. It's really impactful on the effectiveness of my day, is how the morning starts. So anyway, right now get into this book and then we're gonna go hit coffee shop to get some work done. I need to finalize this price increase that we're going to put out next week. I want to be very strategic about it because it's a pretty big increase and I know some customers are going to be pretty, you know, scared when they see it. So I need to be really smart about how we present it. So I'm going to take my time with that, dial in the numbers, and then we got a couple other things planned for today. So let's get to it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're doing Satai? Yes, sir. I think Satai is good for today. Let's do it. It'll be busy too. I think a lot of people stay there when there's events in Miami.
No, the Formula One, so we have to go early.
Yeah, I can look for a reservation too.
I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cobb, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked.
It's F1 weekend. We come to Satai like every weekend for brunch, but look at all this. Cool. You know the manager here? That's how you get in?
No.
Thank you. What do you think, bro? Why do you come here so much?
Bro, the breakfast is epic.
I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cobb, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked that.
Say hi to, I'm back on the YouTubes.
You're back on the YouTube. Let's go.
We had a lead come through this morning. 24-year-old kid started a distribution company because of my YouTube channel and now reached out because he has 33 hotels in California he supplies and wants to supply them our products, all from watching the videos. And I was like, shit, I got to start again. Crazy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just get my old beard groomed here.
Growing out the beard? Sometimes you just got to grow it out past, you know, the weird phase.
Yeah. That's the itchy
I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. I know I'm fine.